You have two speakers from your party, so you have only 9 minutes. So please stick to your time.
Respected Chairman, the bill which we are discussing here to accord 10% reservation to the economically weaker section among the general category is an electoral ploy. Government is not sincere in giving any protection to downtrodden. This decision comes a day before the current session of Parliament is scheduled to end, with an eye on the forthcoming general elections. It is also an admission of the abject failure of the Modi government to create employment in the past 4.5 years. This issue has been under discussion since Mandal Commission days. The CPIM had then said and continues to maintain that such a measure is required. This bill, however, is coming without any consultation, particularly when criteria to determine the beneficiaries of such a step has been fixed for those with a family's income less than rupees 8 lakhs per annum and other criteria, which raises the question whether the reservation will really benefit the deprived. The two-day countrywide general strike of the workers that began yesterday and continuing today is demanding a guaranteed minimum wages of rupees 18,000 per month. Whether it is agreed, their annual income will be 2.16 lakh per annum. But unfortunately, it is not agreed. Even then, those workers who are earning lesser amounts to their work will not be entitled to this reservation according to the criteria. Modi government refused to act on this issue all these years. The timing of the present bill expresses this BJP-led NDA government's desperation to muster support for its electoral fortunes after its defeat in the recently held 5 state assembly elections. The policies pursued by this government have, instead of generating employment, led to loss of existing jobs. Sir, recently published Center of Monitoring Indian Economy report reveals that more than 1 crore employment has lost due to the demonetization. Sir, in industries, due to the mechanization, robotization, and introducing of intelligence, artificial intelligence, employment is getting reduced. Where do from this reservation will get benefit to the poor section? That is my question. Sir, the policies existing quota for SC, ST and OBC are not being filled up. Benefits of reservations are increasingly eroded by pursuit of aggressive neoliberal policies and by keeping the private sector outside its purview. Sir, in the objectives of statement of objects and reasons for this bill, government stated that at present, the economically weaker sections of the citizens have largely remained excluded from attending the higher educational institutions and public employment on account of their financial incapacity to compete with other persons. Whether with this reservation, this situation can be changed? Whether with this reservation, the economically poor section can be uplifted from that position? I say no. Our architects of our constitution, our former national leaders told, while formulating the reservation policy in the constitution, only with this reservation, the caste oppression or deprivation will not be come to an end. Along with that, the land reforms, economic reforms also should be needed. What have done our rulers? What is the condition of our country? See, take the example of Kerala. Kerala is the state, is #1 among all Indian states in human development indices. In life expectancy, Kerala people are at 75 years, at national average is 64. Literacy is at the highest. Infant mortality is at the lowest. Living condition is at par with developed countries. How this is achieved? Not only with reservation. We are giving reservation 50% to the SC, ST and OBC. But the government of Kerala, from inception, from 1957, made land reforms, protected, developed a public education system, developed a public distribution system, protected the labor rights, implemented labor welfare measures, empowered women, and strengthened the people's participation in administration. And such policies has developed in Kerala. What happened to the other states, the rest of the country? The bourgeois ruling class, their policies is the reason for this poor condition of our vast majority of people. See, India, our nation is 130th position in human development indices out of 189 countries in the world, according to Human Development Report. See, during the BJP government's period, the development is for corporates, for billionaires, not for poor. India added 17 new billionaires last year, raising their number to 101. The vast majority of Indian people are living with rupees 32 per head they are spending per day. Indian billionaires' wealth increased in 2017 by Indian rupee 4,891 billion.
Mr. Kareem, you have
yes, I am
another
concluding,
speaker.
Sir.
Otherwise you'll have no time.
73% of the wealth generated last year went to the richest 1%, while 67 crores Indian who comprise the poorest half of the population saw 1% increase in their income. That is the condition. Then how can we uplift these poor people from their deprivation? So, while we are supporting the principle of this bill, but this will not serve the purpose. And the government may know, government will surely know, this will not survive in a judicial scrutiny. They are not concerned of that. They are concerned the coming election, for the propaganda for the coming election only. People know who are you and what is your action for 4.5 years. Those people, I am sure, they will uplift you to the gallery of this house coming in the coming election. I am sure I am concluding, sir.
Good. Thank you.